Ricky, poor today, wasn't it? Really poor. Had to win. Teams dropping points. We had to win. With the games we got coming up, difficult games. Your boy Matt was in today. Solskjaer moved him out to the right.
Did the wrong thing.
Take it away. I mean, where do you stand on that performance?
I've already had people coming to me saying he's given Matter a game. I said to my mates before the match, no matter who plays, it can go wrong. But you need to understand when the game's going on, who's playing well and who's not playing well. And he's not doing that. He's getting it wrong so badly. Just a quick one about Matter. One of the his touch is good. He did some good passes, but people have a go about his legs. Our first goal today, he's the one who charges it. He chases to the corner flag. He charges it down. It bounces luckily to Rashford, who takes a poor touch. It goes to the keeper, but the keeper mishandles it. It goes for the corner. From that, and that's a tiny little thing that Matter did, but it's showing legs, which people say he hasn't got. We get a corner from it, and then just before he went off as well, we're attacking. We're in their third. Wan-Bissaka's got the ball at his feet. And Matter's inside, but there's another player further inside, probably Pereira, I think, and Matter makes a run towards the corner flag, deliberately to take a man away. Wan-Bissaka should be playing it inside, but he plays it down to Matter. Matter's not run there for him to give it to him, he's run there to make the space. But not only does he pass the wrong ball, but he overhits it. And Matter, you might remember it, Matter still gets there. He has to put an extra spurt on, and their centre-back comes across, and we got a corner out of it through Matter's leg work. Not because of his skill, because of his leg work. So that's rubbish, all that about his legs are gone. Now, he should be staying at number 10. Now then, the player who was poor, lads here might say you're out of order, but I'm going to explain some things that happened during the game. There'll be people watching this, and straight away they'll be saying, no, Marcus Rashford was appalling today. Absolutely appalling. In the first, I knew it was 11 minutes because I think they scored on 11 minutes. In the first 11 minutes, he made a challenge on the left touchline where the fullback went over that way. He was clear through down the left wing. A Sunday League player, I'm talking the ball was this far in the field. A Sunday League player would have broke away. His touch took the ball. There's nobody on him. His touch took the ball into touch. They got a throw in. He's away. Then also in the first 11 minutes. He was in down the finger. I'm going to come on that last because that's just before the goal. He got the ball in the inside left channel. We've got to keep moving the ball across the field. He had Fred just inside him. He tried a ball over the top to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka just said he's got legs, but he's not Linford Christie. The ball. I think the ball went out for a dead ball without a bounce. I think.
It went straight out.
It was the wrong decision, and it was appalling execution. How much wrong can you get it?
So, before you get to the last bit, are these the fine margins that make you say, do you know what? It's not all Ollie's fault then. Like, because is that Solskjaer's fault that Rashford's made them poor decisions?
You could say it's not all his fault, but he's the one who keeps picking him and keeps keeping him on. He took the wrong one off again. I want to come to something near the end of the match that happened, but just let's finish with the first half. Then Rashford he does this quite a lot as well. He gets to the dead ball line and tries to cross it. I'm not sure whether he kicks it against his standing leg or he just misses the ball. But again, it was poor. We could have scored ourselves perhaps if it had connected with the ball. Goes out for a dead ball. I think it's less than 40 seconds later they've scored. You know, if he'd have put a decent ball across, we might have been one up instead of being one down. They are fine margins. So he's done 3 terrible things in 11 minutes, then they've scored. Just after the 11 minutes, he gets the ball on the left wing, he tries a crossfield pass, it goes straight to one of theirs. Then he gets the ball in the D. And when he gets the ball in the D, he usually tries to get a shot. So I'm going to give him a little bit of credit. He didn't try to have a shot. Brandon Williams was free on the left wing. He passed it from the D to the left wing and he hit it like a Bobby Charlton shot. Brandon Williams couldn't get anywhere near it. It went straight out for a throw-in. Now, not every single, but loads and loads of really poor mistakes. But I can handle players making mistakes. You know, I like Matter. If Matter just misses a ball or just takes a little bad touch, people slag him. He's doing things that are appalling, that he shouldn't be doing. And it's terrible. Now then, just before he makes his substitution, Marshall's our most dangerous player. My missus has sent me a thing from the BBC here, by the way, I won't open it. She sent me a thing from the BBC where it mentions Rashford. I don't know if Marshall was injured, I don't know. I thought he just made the substitution. He looks a bit forlorn, Marshall, going off. Thought it was just his choice of substitution. In a roundabout way, I hope he is injured, because I hope he ain't taking him off because he thought it was the best move. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? But just before he subbed him, he gets the ball in the inside right channel. If you cast your mind back to Sheffield United last week, he threads the ball in between the full-back and the centre-back on the left channel. James gets in behind, lays it to Rashford, virtually an empty net for Rashford. Today, Marshall gets the ball inside right channel, turns like he can, threads the ball in behind the full-back, James is in again. James feeds it across the 6-yard box, there's nobody there. I've already had people say to me, where was Marshall? Marshall's just put him through, he can't be there. Yeah, he's following up for any bits coming out, but he can't be there. Where's Rashford? Now, I might be doing him a disservice here because I can't remember exactly where he was, whether we'd just been defending, you know, he could be anywhere on the pitch. But where he should be, if he can be, is up front. And if he is up front, he needs to know his teammates, he needs to know their own qualities, you need to know that James is rapid, you need to know that Marshall's got the qualities to get him in behind, and you need to be switched on. As soon as he gets that ball, you've got to be alert, I've got a chance here. You know, a top striker there has got to tap in.
What about how dominant Villa were in midfield? We knew midfield would be a problem for us going into this. We knew the balance between Fred and Pereira was very questionable. They got outdone at Sheffield United, and he brought on Lingard in to try and change that. He's gone with that again, and I know he's short of options, Solskjaer, in that position, because there's no Pogba, there's no Matic, there's no McTominay. I get it. But it was woeful today. Pereira, yes, he got the assist for Rashford's goal, but apart from that, I thought was poor for large parts. Fred struggled at times as well. We just got dominated in the midfield. Grealish had a field day, Hurahan, they just had a field day.
Well, you know, I've been saying since the beginning of the season that Fred's not good enough. Pereira's been playing. We sort of got away with Pereira at number 10 because the midfield was still half decent with McTominay in there. But now that Pereira's having to play in midfield, people are finding him out. But I was telling you weeks ago that he's useless. He's just nowhere near good enough for Man United. I've heard quite a lot of people writing on the YouTube channel saying Fred's been okay recently. He has been okay, but by what standards? Are we ever going to challenge for the league title with Fred in midfield? Are we ever going to challenge for the European Cup with Fred in midfield? So he has been okay, but by what standards?
To finish off, Rick, Solskjaer, pressure. Took him pressure. Arsenal sacked Unai Emery. Watford just sacked their manager. Pochettino's available. All of that stuff. But big week, Spurs and City. If he doesn't win them games, anyway, you can go to City on any day and lose, I get it. But because of the position we're in now and the pressure that's mounting, Jose coming back here, I don't care what anyone says, that is a tough game. Do you fear for Solskjaer? Do you think he can ride this up?
No, I can't. You just said, can we win those games? We've got absolutely no chance of winning both of them. It'd be a miracle if we win one, but I suppose that could happen. But to win both of them is virtually impossible. Look, if I'm honest, I'd probably take 1 point now out of the 2 matches, and that'd give us 3 points out of 12. Well, come on. They're on fire, Spurs, goals-wise. They're letting a few in, but at least they're scoring more than they're letting in.
And City is City.
City
Even though they're not playing well themselves right now, but for us to go there and win stuff.
For us to have a chance against Spurs, he just isn't going to do this. I believe a lot of people are fed up with me mentioning Matic. I keep getting comments about it. But people who have been knocking him, please don't tell me that he's not better than them. Please don't tell me that Matic isn't better than Fred and better than Pereira. Do you know what I mean? Should we leave it at that?
Nice one, Rick. Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos. And if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.